All right, so good day, folks, and welcome to Grandview Nature Preserve here in Hampton, Virginia. I don't get out here often. The Fox Hill neighborhood of Hampton is pretty off the beaten path. I know when I first moved here, I was told that this whole area in days past was the other side of the railroad tracks, meaning that, you know, there was an area where black people were allowed to visit, and there was an area where white people stayed, and this is where the white folks stayed in the 60s, 70s, 80s, early 90s. But things have changed. I still know some folks who hesitate coming down here because of past issues, but I have never had a problem coming down here. I always have fun when I come down to Grandview, and really that's the only reason why I come down here. Now, outside of Grandview, coming down to Fox Hill neighborhood, outside of Grandview, there's really nothing much else here. I would say, though, if I was given the opportunity to live in the Fox Hill area of Hampton, it's where I would want to live. There's some nice homes. It's quiet. Not a whole lot of crime happens down here compared to other parts of Hampton, especially like Buckrow, which is the beach area for Hampton. But Grandview also has a beach. It's not so much of a pleasure beach as, say, Virginia Beach or, you know, Buckrow, Ocean View. The riptides are pretty dangerous out here. The drop is pretty steep. Oh, and there's a ton of rocks out there as well. And since I was at work today, it's President's Day. It's a pretty quiet day today. I decided to take off work a little bit early, come on down here and continue taking pictures with my digital camera. Now, Grandview is a 500-something acre nature preserve, and of course it's protected from migratory birds, nesting birds. But a whole lot of folks come here. It gets kind of trashy at times, but that's no different from any other place that I've been to. It looks decent today. I've been up here maybe twice, and on both occasions the garbage full was just packed and people just decided to throw things on the ground because there was no more room in the garbage. Of course, there are issues. You know, there are no dogs allowed between May and September, but of course, this being February, people have their dogs off leash sometimes. They don't pick up, oh, matter of fact, they don't pick up after their dogs. It's just disgusting. Oh, so we have a few folks on the beach. And we're gonna take some pictures. So the beach itself is about 2.5 miles long. Obviously, this is a stop point from the houses, the nice beachfront houses of Grandview over there. But if you walk that way, you'll reach the dunes. But yeah, this is just gonna be a quick little jaunt along the beach. See what kind of pictures we can get out of all of this. And I'll post it on Instagram if I get anything nice. But if you look out there, like there's some wood out there. I don't know if you can see that piece. There's some rocks out there. You got to be careful when you come out here barefooted, because you can step and stump your toe in an instant and it's gonna hurt. Obviously, some horseshoe crabs have been up here and molted. That's awesome. But yeah, high tide, you aren't gonna see that piece of wood. There's a bunch of rocks under here as well, and there's a huge drop off at a certain point. Look at this. Yeah. So you gotta be careful if you're coming up here. I know for me personally, I'm gonna come up here and fish it when it gets warmer. let's see. I think we've walked a mile so far. Yeah, 0.96 miles. Let's walk it on back. I think I got some pretty good pictures. Because it's a 2.5 mile beach. I'm not sure where the no trespassing zone starts. But you're gonna get the same landscape. So really no point in continuing my walk. So I'm gonna walk back. You know, walking in sand is tough. Especially now, you know, I call myself going to go get my body back in shape. So I started a strength training class at the Y, and boy, it certainly kicked my ass. I am still sore. My arms hurt, my ribs hurt, my knees hurt, my feet hurt, everything just hurts. But yeah, this is a nice area of Hampton. I highly recommend it to anybody who's moving to Hampton. Look in Fox Hill. Yeah, pick up the poo and then just leave the bag there. I swear, what the hell is wrong with people? Oh yeah, so I got my knee brace on and my knee is telling me to get my behind to the car. So we're gonna walk it back. I'll probably take a few more pictures. Right now we are at 1.25 miles walked. And I would assume that we would be somewhere around 1.75 miles by the time we get back to the car. But I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed the Grandview Nature Preserve. Not much going on here, but if you like a nice quiet day, fishing, you know, bird watching, not a whole lot you can really do recreational wise, but you can do a little few things out here and there out here. But I hope you're taking care of yourselves. Hope you're keeping up with your New Year's resolutions too. But I will catch up with you all later. And I'll see you on the next adventure. Peace.